It is official, the new German government will start their new roles in the next few days. Friedrich Merz's CDU party voted to give the economy ministry to former politician and energy executive Katherina Reiche. For more on the new appointees and what to expect from the German economy over the next few years, Warda Imran joins us from Deutsche Welle in Berlin. Warda, hi there. The German economy, we know, is struggling. What are some of the biggest challenges for the new minister?
Hi, thanks for having me on. Yeah, it's a new beginning of sorts for Germany with a new incoming government. And this one seems to be quite different from the last. A lot more executives, managers, bosses than politicians, I think. But first, let's talk about the challenges. One of the biggest issues is the periods of stagnation or contractions. So essentially resulting in no GDP growth for Germany. We're expecting a third such year this year in 2025. And the new Minister Katherina Reiche, whose last position was CEO of an energy company, will be looking to somehow revive and kickstart this economy. Another big issue is, of course, high energy costs and also high costs of bureaucracy and operations. And these are complaints we hear from both companies and residents. So basically, the new minister will inherit an economy tainted by these domestic factors, but also by threats of trade wars and tariffs. And among all this is one silver lining, which is that there could be more focus on the green energy transition, as renewables could potentially help loosen up these high energy prices if implemented in the right way. And we're hearing that this is going to be one priority, one big priority of the new ministry.
Warda, tell us how this new appointment is being viewed by Germans and indeed German companies.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken to a lot of lobby groups, transparency groups, and independent economists. And while much of the sentiment is positive, transparency and lobby groups are saying that it's problematic when people with such close ties to the industry take on ministerial positions, you know, going from CEO to federal minister, because then we can't say for sure if the necessary critical distance is maintained. This is a statement from transparency groups. And if lobbying efforts are assigned, then the fossil fuel lobby here is a massive one with a lot of money at their disposal. So there is a lot of worry here that this may impact decision-making. But many major German companies have hailed this appointment. One thing we're constantly hearing, like I mentioned earlier, is the need to reduce electricity prices. And there is a lot of trust in Katherina Reiche that's shown by employer associations or family entrepreneurs association, and they're saying good things. And when we talk about residents, I think personally, many people here are just keen to see if the new government will pull through on their big promises and bring the much needed relief for residents. Ultimately, I think that's what's going on in residents' minds here. Is this government going to provide that relief, or are things going to get much worse? But we're expecting to hear about this very, very soon. The new government is supposed to take charge by early next week.
Warda Imran, thank you.